two sentences. Maybe, but do you think that because some people think that media should not be allowed to say what they want, and I agree with both statements. I agree with both sentences, and I will tell you why. Because do you think social media, I don't know how it is in China and Hong Kong, but the social media, people can share whatever they want on Facebook, for example. Okay. So the things which you can't see on television or in the newspaper in England, you can find it on Facebook. People are sharing it because they find it through the internet. It's much harder to censor the internet. Okay. So as a result, a lot of fake news and distorted information is being shared on social media, and people think it's true. People are getting fired up, and that creates conflict and tension and hatred. So in that sense, I think, it would be good if the social media could get censored, because now people are sharing all this information, and some of it is not helpful. So I agree with that, but I also agree with this first statement here. So it's a tricky situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think so, internet is censored in the same way as television and press might be censored?
I think on on internet we have a great better freedom to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to talk. Yeah,
Yeah. But do you think that's always helpful?
it's helpful. You need to think. You need to use yeah. It's like what you say. We need to think um, again and again to know
Mm.
is it real or not. Yeah, is it
Yeah.
true? Yeah.
Yeah, there is so much rubbish. There is so. Oh my God, I have to tell you this. A couple of weeks ago, I read in an article that there is a new technology which is called deep fake. You can Google it afterwards. Deep fake technology. It was developed by some scientists, researchers. They were doing some AI modeling for their doctorate or something like that. That technology has been taken over by people who create fake news, and they can actually produce video, genuine video of a person doing or saying something. Completely, it could be completely untrue. But if you see that image on social media, if you see that video, of course you're going to believe it because it's realistic.
Ah.
And that way they can actually manipulate political events. They can manipulate. It's very dangerous technology. You can read up about it. Really dangerous, quite freaky. Yes.
Is it AI technology? What you say?
Yes, it's an AI. It's a new technology called deep fake. I can send you actually a link. Let me see. I will send you a link to the article. I hope you'll be able to view it. It's a Guardian article. I hate that newspaper. I hate Guardian, but that's where I read it. So I'll send you the link. It's really, really worrying. Really
Ah.
worrying. Yes, yes.
If you talk the AI technology,
Hmm.
I so I in my brain it emerge a scene uh, 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 scenes that is the AI can actually use your face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like I can copy my face to your video. It
Mm-hmm.
looks like my face.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So there was, I don't know now since these problems in the US started, a few days ago, I saw several people sharing a video on Facebook how there are American policemen kneeling and arresting quite violently a young black girl, like the age of 9 or 10. Now,
Ooh.
I actually think this could be a debate because it really, I mean, for somebody to do that to a young child, I think that's why I think maybe there, I could be wrong, but potentially a video like that
Wow.
may just create more problems, more tension, so that people are feeling,
Ah,
fired
yeah,
up.
yeah, 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 yeah. People will utilize it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a,
So I'll send you this article. It's really shocking. Really shocking. Okay, now tell me. Last thing. Do you think people are more interested in personal scandal rather than current affairs? What are current affairs?
current
What does that mean?
problem, current situation, current. Yeah.
Yeah. Usually that's meaning political or economic events, like you say, the trade deal, the riots, those are all current affairs.
Yeah.
That's a name to describe uh, events of public importance.
Important. Yeah.
Okay.
Public important.
Yes. Yes. So it could be economic importance, political importance, yeah, current affairs.
Uh,
Okay. Right. Right. Okay. So are you ready to clear this?
yeah. Let me take a picture. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Let me.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
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 Oh, yeah. Here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Right. Okay. So now, this is a good question.
What do you
What do you think?
think?
Yeah. Do you want to read?
What do you think the main purpose of television news is? To inform, entertain, or influence?
Hmm. What do you think?
Mm, is to uh, is to describe the current affairs.
Right. So to inform.
To inform,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm. But I don't know, but there's definitely, I think, a lot of the elements of entertaining as well as influencing. So entertaining in that sense that we discovered that we discussed earlier on. So not entertain as in have fun, like watch a movie, but entertain as in an interesting pastime.
uh yeah, interesting things.
Yeah. Do you think that's true? That they want to entertain people?
Oh, I think depends on the news, whether it is very important or not.
Mm-hmm.
Some news, for example, uh, someone is dead, but you can't
Right.
use it for entertainment. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And are they trying to influence people's behavior or things with television news?
Um, I think the social media nowadays, they have some influence.
Mm.
Yeah,
And what about the television news?
same. Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I think there is a lot what we were saying earlier about it being biased,
yeah,
because they are biased because they want to influence one way or another.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Now this is a good question.
Let me say, do you think people generally take news at face value?
What does face value mean?
Face value. It means just catch a glimpse of new. I
Mm,
don't know.
face value of something is accepting or believing that something is what it claims to be. A complicated explanation. So taking something at face value means that you absolutely accept it as 100% true. You
Uh,
don't try to analyze or to dig deeper. You just take things at face value.
yeah. So, a skeptic, a skeptic person
Would they or wouldn't they take news at face value?
wouldn't.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I love English. Okay.
Okay, so do you think people generally are skeptic, or do they take news at face value? Are they skeptical? Sorry, skeptical is the adjective. Are they skeptical, or do they take news at face value?
Um, or are they skeptical? Um, I think people just take news at face value.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, most people do. I know. It's quite sad. Okay, shall we clear this?
I'll take a quick picture. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right. So the next question.
What are some of the differences
Differences, yes.
between television news and the news in the newspapers?
Yeah.
Uh, uh, how can I say? I think newspaper. Uh, you can choose which page you like, so you
Mm-hmm.
take more detail. But television news, uh, you are more you are more being influenced.
That's a really good point. Yes.
Yeah, you.
And oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, go on.
Yeah, just like you don't want to see the news, but actually you can hear.
Yeah, well, you can change the channel. I
Yes.
never watch the news on television. I only watch Netflix, which doesn't have news. but but also, I think seeing video footage is very powerful to evoke emotions.
Oh.
More powerful. Well, pictures can be powerful, but not as powerful as videos.
Mm,
So maybe in that sense, television has more power to influence people because it evokes emotions more strongly.
yeah.
Mm, yeah. Okay.
Evoke motion.
Uh, yeah. Now this is interesting. What makes a good news story? So you can read some examples here.
For example, celebrities and their cars, a general election, the discovery of a cure for a bad disease, etc.
Mhm.
why celebrities and their cars is news?
Just an example. Well, I don't
News.
know. I mean, some news maybe. I mean, you have news also on entertainment channels. Not so they're not always just political. I know that in England there is this channel which is called E4, and one television program I also watch occasionally. It has these celebrity news that come in between the movies, so they're also considered news.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. So, what do you think makes? What are the qualities of a good news story? What does that story have to have for it to be really good, really gripping? You understand the word? You know, like grip. When somebody like grips you, it's like grab.
Oh.
So, for a story to be gripping, it means that it grips or grabs your attention. So you're like, ugh. So, a gripping story.
Okay. And also a good news. Maybe some something that not abnormal behavior that people usually can't do this. Yeah,
Mm.
to show the good personality.
Good persona maybe to show bad. What makes a better story, when people do something good or when people do something bad?
Something good, yeah.
Oh, you think so? Yeah, I think that people prefer to see the misery and misfortune of others.
Yeah, perhaps I see a lot. Yeah, I see a lot. So it is so boring.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because I would say, for like say general election or the discovery of a cure for a bad disease or all these stories, they need to be able to evoke emotion. I think that's because something which doesn't evoke your emotions, positive or negative, you're not going to pay attention to it. That's not a gripping story.
Yeah.
So what emotions do you think these what emotions do you think a cure for a bad disease? What kind of emotion can it evoke?
Oh, I feel I feel very very knowledgeable. Is it knowledgeable? I,
Yes, yes.
yeah, yeah. I can find a way to 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 make a life more.
Yes, knowledgeable. Yeah, that's what emotions do they evoke? So maybe I would say that one with the discovery of a cure, it brings hope.
Yeah.
Hope.
Hope. Yeah.
What else? I mean, does the thought of COVID-19 or maybe Alzheimer's dementia, when you think about those illnesses, what are the sort of feelings you get?
I feel scared. I feel
Yeah, fear.
fear.
So maybe, yeah, so this kind of story is evokes fear and hope.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about this? What sort of feeling does this evoke?
General election. We don't have a general election in China.
You're lucky, believe me, you're lucky.
Ah, it's like how can I say it's how can I say it's a fake election.
Ah, right. So you think it's prearranged. So there is election, but it's kind of everybody knows the outcome.
Yeah, yeah. For example,
Yeah.
we have 1,000 people, and 1,000 people agree that how can I say that that person is being admired by Chinese government. Okay.
Ah, right. Yeah. No, it's it's similar in Serbia, Montenegro, the two countries that I come from. Because over there, they do have general elections, but it's opposition leaders, they actually are voting. They actually don't want to go to elections because they know they're going to lose because it's all fake.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But what sort of emotion do you think general news stories about general election? What emotions?
Just like
Feelings?
sometimes the past U.S. U.S. President Obama uh, give an emotion that we have a change. We can.
Okay, hope.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Hope.
Hope.
But also, I think a lot of anger.
Anger. Yeah.
People get so angry, reading the news and discussing it. Yeah. And finally, before we finish, I'm just curious, what sort of emotion do you think this is about? Why is this good news story?
You mean celebrities and their cars?
Yes.
Why is it a good news story?
I don't think it's a good news story, but some people might be interested in that sort of thing.
Oh, I'm not interested.
No. Maybe envy? Do you think it evokes envy? Envy
Yeah.
is when you're jealous. Yes, envy.
Yeah, envy, jealous. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know why people. Some TV shows, is to show the apartment, selling apartment.
Mhm. Yeah.
Wow, what? I can't afford it. Stop it. Yeah.
But some people also dream about, maybe that also gives them hope. Maybe they dream about the future where one day they will be able to afford the same thing. So,
Ah.
yeah, I don't know. Okay, do you want to save this?
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Okay,
Yeah. Good.
great. Okay, well, that's all we have time for today. Lovely to see you as always. And yeah, have a good sort of rest of the week. And I'll see you soon.
Yeah. You too. You too. Have a good
All
week.
right, take care.
Bye
See
bye.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye, bye,
Bye
bye.
bye.